But one of the coolest things that I've been looking into recently is how the Appalachian Mountains, literally, if you talk about Pangea, you talk about a supercontinent, and Pangea, boys, what's the root word there?
Pan.
So, Anyway, if you talk about Pangea, this supercontinent, and all these places together, well, where does the majority of our folk come from? Our ancestors come from? Well, they're Scots-Irish.
Yep.
Well, if you butt it up, there's parts of the Appalachian Mountains that will literally, and I'm talking like fossils and just the greenery and the foliage and all this different stuff, that it's identical to the Scottish Highlands.
Wow.
It's like they broke apart, and the people that were there in the Scottish Highlands, they're like, well, we're going to go settle here in our mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something I've really been looking into recently too, with just how much belief, as far as like the old first settlers here in the Appalachians, how they were Scots-Irish, and the traditions and the culture and the belief systems that they brought, talking the Fae and all of these deities and entities,
right.
and their granny witching, and the way they used all these different herb healing and all this different stuff. I just think it's really interesting that not only did the culture come over with the first settlers, but it's literally the same mountain range at one time.
Wow. That's so wild. It's like they were attracted.
Yeah, speaking of like Pangea too, and the prefix pan there being in Pangea, Justin, I have pots and pans in my house too. Is that
you do? I've been digging
great trickster as well.
I've been digging into that, Lance. I'm sure there's probably a connection.
That word, everything that has the word pan in it now.
I would say
it's a great trickster that we're doing now.
Okay, but no. Here's the thing with Pangea, it is legit, because what does pan mean in Greek? It means all.
Oh, right.
Okay. So if you take an entire landmass and you put it all together,
it means all the landmass is Pangea. It doesn't mean an allusion to the Great Trickster. Let's not let's not pull that one out of the backside first and early on here.
Personal pan pizza
here, just a minute.
You've angered Lance.
Lance is mad. But no, I think that's really
okay, buddy.
Lance hates it when I start trying to make connections.
Well, the first thing I thought of,
our buddy VJ,
but in my head, I was saying, "Oh, Kung Fu Panda."
Yeah, there's another one.
I was going to be like, "Yeah, there's another one."
Oh my God, that's amazing!
Why do you keep doing this shit?
So, fellas, not to derail everything here, but how we do this?
Oh, sorry if you don't like cursing.
Oh no, you're good.
Justin's the guy that pretty much believes everything.
Okay.
Ryan's pretty much the guy that doesn't believe anything.
Okay.
And I kind of fall in the middle.
Okay.
The bridge.
Well, we have you set up
admit,
good blocks here.
Yeah, it's morphing. Yeah, it's morphing into where Ryan is becoming more of a believer of things.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm joining the most boring cult in the world, or if things are just actually like happening that I'm starting to see. So.